The cold winter winds and the damp quilts in summer all need the warmth of chili peppers.
As the saying goes, Hunan people don't fear spicy food. Sichuan people fear it isn't spicy. Jiangxi people, however, embrace spiciness. It shows that Jiangxi cuisine is characterized by spiciness.
When a city reaches a consensus on spiciness, every Jiangxi chef takes the mastery of chili peppers as a top priority.
Looking sharp. Nice. When it was the old store, we consumed over 200 kilos of chili a day. It was very spicy. Some had a stomachache. Why is it so spicy? My stomach hurts. I really can't stand it. Your food is too spicy.
Iron Head. He was named for his obsession with chilies, like using 8 tails of chili peppers in one dish. Only when the restaurant is covered in red can he feel confident. Iron Head's confidence comes from the most common hotshot on the dining tables of Chinese people, millet pepper. Although small in size, its spiciness ranks 3rd in China, reaching 30,000 to 70,000 SHUs. Simply put, you need to dilute it with 30,000 to 70,000 times sugar water so you won't taste the spiciness. To match such a hot chili, the key ingredients are essential. Jiangxi is covered by rivers, so local aquatic products are the best match. The turtle, with collagen all over its body, can absorb the most spiciness. It's a perfect match for millet pepper. When a turtle grows to about 3 tails, it's the best time to cook it. Pairing millet peppers with it will blow your mind. The right amount of lard is a little hack. Capsaicinoids release easily in fat. Fresh millet peppers are spicy with a hint of freshness. When the moisture content drops to about 10%, the aroma, like coffee's burnt smell, becomes stronger. Dry and fresh chilies push aroma and spiciness to their peaks. Put the turtle in the pot, and the earthy smell from the river immediately gets lost in the heat. The sugar in rice wine makes the collagen swell up and absorb the heat from the soup. In this dish, 3 palm-sized turtles are accompanied by 8 tails of chilies. Hot and fiery, spicy and distinctive.
I feel like even my hands are numb.
My body is trembling.
Braised turtle is super spicy, which will instantly capture all your senses. With a slight numbness in the mouth, the meat feels more springy,
spicy and fresh.
The most attractive part is hidden in the calabash. Wrapped in spicy sauce, it's extremely tender, with a chewy texture.
Like jelly. Really, it's springy, see? It's like jelly. I'll come back again. But listen to me. Don't make it so spicy next time, I can't stand it.
So spicy? Now I see the power of Jiangxi cuisine. I even feel a bit dizzy. Even my hands are trembling. I can't stand it. Don't tell others that I'm from Hunan. You mustn't tell people that.
Several young men from Hangzhou and Ningbo drove here. I asked them where they'd take the food. They said, Inner Mongolia. A customer from Shenzhen, Guangdong, packed 40 portions.
If you like spicy food a lot and want to challenge your limits, you can try this. Pour the broth over the rice. Put the broth on hot rice. The heat in it will directly multiply the spiciness.
You can't stop. The more you eat, the spicier it gets.
When you begin, you just can't stop. Everyone feels it's spicy. It's so painful, you can empathize with others. So we say that pain builds happiness.
The redness of millet. Pepper is the plant's warning against mammals. But when the signal of danger becomes the starting gun for a challenge, the desire to win triumphs over reason again. Even thousands of miles away, the desire never stops. In Dahong, Yunnan, on the China-Myanmar border, people use strong chili peppers to suppress the roughness of wild ingredients. As China's region with the richest biodiversity, the land of Yunnan produces a species of chili dozens of times hotter than millet pepper. Only the bravest people can handle the spiciness.
My name is Zhang Huntao. I started boxing at 6. Won the provincial championship at 16, and joined the national youth team at 17. And now, I'm running a restaurant. I can't live without boxing. I have to bring boxing to my restaurant. I practice every day.
He asked, "Buddy, do you want to try?" He looked like an ordinary man. I almost fell into his trap. He's a pro.
He won some kind of national award.
As for boxing, I rank second in China, but my chili ranks first.
Finding the hottest chili pepper is the restaurant's top priority.
It's not easy. You need to go to the mountains. In Dahong, you have to go up to Mingda. You must use fresh chilies. You can't use dry ones. They don't have the aroma.
This is the raw material for making tear gas. As its spiciness is intolerable, the locals just dip it into the soup to make it show its power. That's why it's called Sichuan chili.
Pluck it without gloves? That's not funny, okay? I think that its skin isn't protecting itself. It protects us. If you accidentally break its skin, your skin won't handle it. And if you go to the toilet after that, you'll suffer. You won't forget it. Okay, that's almost enough.
Is this enough?
Sure, for a set of sapi, we usually put half of it. It'll be very spicy. This is a basket of bombs. Let's go home.
The strong Sichuan chili can't be eaten directly. It can cause shock in severe cases. What can go with such a devil? It must be a unique local delicacy. Beef sapi. Simply put, it's a cold meat dish. In the oppressive air of Yunnan, meat surprisingly has a pleasant and refreshing effect. The key to the change is the bitter juice here. In the section of the cow's small intestine near the stomach, the mixture of incompletely digested forage, bile. Gastric juice is the source of the bitter juice. After being simmered for 4 hours, the mixture gets sticky. Eventually becomes crumbs with a bitter taste. Add water. Filter it. Then the base for the bitter juice is made.
It smells so bad, bro.
It'll smell good later.
After the fresh beef is pounded, the finely mashed meat is mixed with bitter juice, giving it a sticky texture.
I am pretty tough, but I dare not eat it raw. Here we go. I see that you guys are not locals. Please note that don't eat this chili directly. It's spicy enough after you dip it in. If you eat it directly, you'll have to get your stomach pumped. Okay, I see.
Just dip it into the bitter sauce, and it provides a spicy taste. The chili hides its power in every pore of the food, disguising itself with a strange aroma, and piquing the curiosity of diners. The sharp sword, covered in tenderness, has just been unsheathed. Tumbling, surging, spiciness overwhelms the mouth and goes straight to the top of the head, making you scream unconsciously. The rich texture of minced meat makes bitterness and spiciness burst successively and restrain each other. After the short-lived pain is overcome, the brain delivers the gift of victory, dopamine. Pleasure also comes with beads of sweat, as expected.
It feels amazing.
Without Sichuan chili in the dishes, the soul of the delicious food will be lost.
After eating spicy food, your face becomes red and pretty.
Do you dare chew this chili?
This chili? So spicy, I can't eat it, I dare not.
I can eat millet pepper, but not this. I can't eat this.
It'll kill me.
Sichuan chili is too spicy. Millet pepper is just a little spicy. I can eat a little millet pepper.
Millet pepper is just a little spicy.
Yeah.
The most amazing ingredient in beef sapi is char-grilled beef liver. Fresh beef liver is cooked, coated with sauce, and then char-grilled for an hour. The high temperature slowly hardens the surface, but it's still juicy inside. Dip it into the sauce, and complex layers of flavor will unfurl. Enjoying it in a restaurant with a boxing ring feels even better.
While sparring, my chest was hit, and my pleura was injured. I said goodbye to my teammates and my coach. I can't get rid of boxing. It'll be in my bones all my life. And my child too. I'm guiding her now. Keep it up. I teach her boxing so she can protect herself. Besides, it makes her more independent. Practice being brave, then she won't be afraid of difficulties. Go ahead bravely. Everything will be okay.
I'm exhausted. I'll be tanned if I keep practicing.
Learn to endure hardship. You must be as hot as a pepper. Then, your life will be better. At present, I'm very happy. I'm contented.
Chinese people use various expressions to describe different types of spiciness. But when it reaches the extreme, people can only use exaggerated faces, beads of sweat, and satisfied screaming to manifest this unique emotion. We're always trying to strike a balance between pain and pleasure. We restrain ourselves but still explode, hitting a high point. In the summer, chilies are about to change color. Wang Qiuping wants to pick some of them before they turn red. Before turning red, it had the strongest aroma of green, apples and coffee. The original way of drying often brings windfalls. In the daytime, moisture evaporates. At night, the water comes back. Repeat for 3 days and plant pigments fade. The chilies turn clear and transparent. This is known in Hunan as the white chili. Preserved meat goes best with white chilies. At high heat, chilies are soaked in grease. Due to their short drying time, white chilies taste both crisp and chewy, which makes them feel like tendons. It is a favorite family dish.
Be happy every day, always happy, live long. Okay, thank you, all the best.
Chilies can take on countless forms in Hunan. Cooking chilies is what Zheng Jianjun does best. He believes handcrafting guarantees unique flavors. The chili tips make the finished dish bitter, so they should be carefully removed. After facing heaven, peppers turn red. Their maltose content reaches a peak. The pulp is full of floral aromas. The right amount of crushing releases the most aroma. Chopped peppers is a verb, a noun, and more of an adjective for the Hunan flavor. Compared to white chilies, chopped peppers have a richer and more changeable flavor and spiciness, which makes them more popular. Traditional Hunan chopped peppers are slightly dehydrated with the addition of salt only. It has a crisper texture. Starting tonight, the lactic acid bacteria will metabolize the sugars in the peppers, creating an amazing flavor. For the next 15 days, each day will have a different flavor. Zheng Jianjun's chopped peppers are very popular. Slightly sour, but crisp, the spiciness is lingering. Adding some pickles would make an ordinary meal extraordinary.
My mom can make this, she learned it on the internet. But it was no match for him. Sorry, Mom.
I go to school away from home. I buy a bottle of this and take it to school before school starts. It goes perfectly with rice. It really is.
Amazing.
It's a simple way to eat it in Hunan. With extra techniques, it's different. Cured meat is great with chopped peppers. The cured duck smoked with fruitwood has a mellow flavor and smells nice. After cutting, cook it with chopped peppers using a unique technique. Mix these two delicacies. Steamed dishes, traditional Luoyang cooking style. Instead of heated oil, the steam can lock in the juice, fully tenderizing the meat. The second time, chopped peppers come with Luoyang bean sauce soaked in rapeseed oil. Over high heat, the aroma of chopped peppers reaches its peak in the first 30 minutes. Time is of the essence.
Okay, serve.
The flavor of the duck is paired with chopped peppers, which are slightly sour among spices. The mixed flavor makes people's mouths water.
Every Hunan person eats chilies.
I can't eat without chilies. Half of my fridge is stuffed with chopped peppers.
Can you eat chilies? What grade are you in?
Grade 3.
You already eat so many chilies.
I'm from Hunan.
Chilies not only change their appearances, but also change the texture and taste of a city. In Guizhou, 800 kilometers away, it is not only more varied, but also more deeply involved in building local character and culture. Guizhou, according to historical records, was the first region to eat chili. To this day, Guizhou people still love it, in various ways.
Ever since I could remember things, I've been eating chili.
Maybe 4 or 5.
5 or 6 years old.
0-year-old.
In the morning, we eat chili for breakfast. And lunch and supper.
What I understand is that if you don't eat chili, you can't make friends in Jiangxi.
I take chili, even when I travel. All kinds of chilies.
If I marry someone from the north, I can't live. I literally can't live without chili. I can live without a husband, but not chilies.
Chilies and people here affect and build each other. Spiciness is not only a taste, but also a part of their lives. As a native of Guizhou, Zhang Chaojuan's demand for chili is almost paranoid.
Chili is the lifeline for us Guizhou people. After we prepare the chilies, we choose other ingredients. We decided to use pork knuckles.
Spicy pork knuckles is Zhang Chaojuan's proud dish. Chilies are cooked traditionally in Guizhou.
If you can't cook chilies properly, you can't make a delicious dish. Useless. This is my old home. By the old house. I don't know if they are dry or not, the damned weather. You are all here. My precious baby. The water is boiling, I'll clean it up.
Okay.
Zhang Chaojun was born into a cook's family, so he learned to cook when he was young. Siba chilies is his best dish. The diversity of Guizhou provides excellent growing conditions for chilies, which makes Guizhou chilies great in all aspects, from quality to aroma. Zhang Chaojun chose 5 kinds to make Siba chilies. Junyi chili balances color and flavor. The bell pepper has big seeds and pulps. The rich flavor comes from chili seeds. Dafang crinkled chili has a strong fruity aroma. Guizhou millet pepper is the spiciest. Huashi chili is magical. It has an amazing smell after it is smoked.
The smell of firewood is something you cannot have in cities. Not the same, you know.
Chilies are softened by steam, removing the unpleasant smell. Next, they will be mixed.
When they are softened, it's okay. The softness is okay.
Keep pounding. They are all intertwined. The flavors are mixed. Because the process is similar to making Siba, it's called Siba chilies. The making of Siba chilies is done. But to better combine with pork knuckles, it needs more handling. moisture is evaporated in the oil.
Fry it till it's dry, otherwise it will be stinky. The stinky smell of chilies, and I must control the heat precisely because I use firewood. It's hard to control. When it's 70 to 80% done, add spices.
Vanilla flavor, fruit flavor, wood flavor, smoke flavor, they are all in the dark red base. Now, Ciba chilies is finished.
This is the village market. My mom used to sell things over there. Is business good? It's rainy today, yeah. Let me take you to my buddies. He's good at butchering pigs. He's been doing it since he was 12, up front. Over there.
Hey, Chow. Long time no see.
No, I see you every day. I buy pork knuckles every day. Here, stop joking. I want 4 feet. They have more meat. Better texture, it's chewy. The tendon is thicker, the gnat of the hind feet.
You're not leaving today?
Not today, I stay home for 1 day. Come by my house tonight, let's drink some baijiu.
Okay.
See you, bye.
I'll come when the pork sells out.
Okay, bye. The weather is pleasant. Chicken with chilies super comfortable.
You are not good looking. But you do some good cooking. The firewood is running out, but it's not ready yet. I'm hungry.
Almost. Be patient. Be patient, always save the good dish for later.
Fry the chicken with Ciba chilies. As the sauce is reduced, it is a Guizhou specialty, Shifeng chicken with chilies. The chicken is chewy, with multiple spices. Eat rice with it. It is awesome during the rainy season in Guizhou.
Thank you so much. Drink some baijiu. Okay. Soft.
But Ciba chilies are mainly for pork knuckles. Poach the pork knuckles and fry them with Ciba chilies. Let the flavor through. Stew them in soup. Spiciness and pork knuckles affect each other. Finally, the flavor reaches its peak. The soft pork knuckles release aromas from multiple chilies. Bite it slowly. Multiple spices clash in your mouth. You can taste different flavors.
The chili has Huaxi's aroma and Junyi's spiciness. Aromatic spicy, it has layers, you can feel the density.
I like Ciba chilies the most. This is the Guizhou specialty. Outside Guizhou, I have never had Ciba chilies in other places.
The sauce provides another variation. The dried chili gradually became burnt and crisp in the residual heat of the ash. Rub it into powder. A smoky flavor is hidden in the burnt texture. Guizhou people call it a burnt chili. The dipping sauce made with chameleon plants and chili is both loved and hated, but it's Moorish.
It tastes crisp, refreshing.
They are soulmates. The dipping chili sauce must have chameleon plants in it.
Spiciness rests as night falls in Jiangxi. Chilies accompany us through another day. Sometimes we need it to break the silence of flavor. Sometimes we need its comfort.
I used to run a clothes shop. Like a buyer's shop. But I couldn't provide for my family, just couldn't.
It's kinda. How do I say this? Hard to tell. After all, Kids with autism require a lot of attention. No matter how tired or how far away I am, I must come back and play with him.
I want them to have a cozy life. They should have better living conditions. I think that's my life's goal. If I achieve that, I'm satisfied.
A man has a life, so does Chile. We shape chilies. Chilies also shape us. In our lives. No matter how hard life is, if we have the mood to handle chilies, we shall live on.